All right, shalom everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. And as usual, we are going to respond to the wicked Muslims. You know, when you are a Muslim, you are bankrupt. You're an idol worshipper, black stone kisser, mut'a practicing person, fornicator, man worshipper, and then all those things they place on you. And when the Abdul, he tried to find his prophet, to prove that his prophet is a prophet, he tried to find him in our Bible. And this is the scenario today. I don't know, I never saw this Abdul before, but just to show you how stupid they are. I mean, every Abdul is a donkey until he proved the opposite. So this guy, he want to prove to the Christians who he is speaking to that Muhammad prophesies in the Bible. So he told him, we accept the Bible, but not, like, generally speaking, we don't, but not all of it. Example, he told him, let me show you prophecy about Prophet Muhammad. Where? Tell him.
You did that, right?
Not really, not. For example, I can give an example of prophecy and I can grant you the whole book. No issue. No issue.
Can we move there with the attitude that we are going to grant the whole book?
Sure, no problem.
Sure. Give me the first prophecy.
That's going to be in Daniel, chapter 2.
Daniel chapter
2. And Daniel chapter 7. Chapter 2, primarily. Yeah.
Let's just go one by one. Daniel 2.
Have you read it before or not?
I've read Daniel.
So there is a prophecy about Muhammad in Daniel chapter 2. Okay.
So it's about the dream of Nebuchadnezzar.
Correct. And according to you, who are the first four kingdoms?
The first kingdom. Maybe I can exegete. Maybe we'll do this. You'll exegete the verse according to you. Then maybe I can start exegeting the verse according to me.
No, I'm asking according
the first
to
kingdom.
Forget me.
The first kingdom is Babylon.
Amazing. Who's the second?
The second kingdom is Medo-Persia. The third kingdom is Greece. And the fourth kingdom, there is a complexity in the fourth kingdom because it starts with there is a leg of iron, which means that it counts as a kingdom. And if you go to its feet,
I like it when Abdul, he laugh. Like supposedly, like, you know, he's victorious now. I got you.
It breaks down, it breaks down and it weakens. The fourth kingdom, I'm going to go with the Roman. Then with the part of the feats, I'm going to go with the contemporary day nations, which has components of Roman Empire in it.
You're referring to the 10 tribes that invaded the Roman Empire.
What do you mean?
The legs, or the final part that you mentioned, is going to be referring to those 10 kings that invaded the Roman Empire, and from them stemmed Europe and so on.
10 kings,
No. Like, I don't affirm like the 10 kings invade
10 kings, huh?
Roman Empire. They doesn't invade. Roman Empire
the
just
fourth
breaks
empire
down.
still exists today, correct?
Exactly.
Amazing. Can you please give me a single historian that says that the Roman Empire still exists today?
Let me just give you one. You've just said one historian that says if the Roman Empire. My claim is the Roman Empire has evolved, or the contemporary nations, mostly Europe, has big components of Roman Empire.
According to Daniel, when he refers to the fourth kingdom, how many kingdoms does he call it?
When he refers to?
When Daniel, in Daniel chapter 2, verse number 39 to 44, when he talks about the fourth kingdom, the kingdom that's going to arise, how many kingdoms does he refer to that kingdom?
The fourth kingdom. You're talking about the fourth kingdom.
Correct.
Or are you talking about the whole dream, the whole thing about the dream?
My guy, I can't make it simpler. When Daniel refers to the arrival of the kingdom that comes after Greece, how many kingdoms does he call it? Does he call it one kingdom or multiple kingdoms?
He call it one kingdom, but if you go to,
I'm making
let me just explain. Can I?
Do you want to let me finish? And then you can rebuttal?
Sure. Go ahead.
Although the Roman Empire divided, the Daniel refers to that one empire as one kingdom, correct?
Exactly.
Amazing. Now, give me one historian that says that that Roman Empire that is one kingdom still exists today. Go ahead.
I found one. Just wait. I just found one. His name, Prophet Muhammad. You're a stupid prophet. Not only he claimed that the Roman Empire still exists until now, he claimed it's going to be exist until the day of judgment. The last hour would come when the Roman would form the majority amongst the people. And the stupid Abdul is squeezing his butt and his anus. He show me, just show me one historian saying the Roman exist. And by the way, just to show you how stupid you are, he want to prove that those kingdoms is about Muhammad, huh? You stupid idiot. This chapter, all of it about the idol worshippers' kingdoms will be destroyed. So you are saying that your prophet is one of them? I go for it. Didn't you notice, your donkey? It says a big idol. He's going to be facing a big idol, not God. And that idol contain of certain material. And then there is something, the verse correct, a stone, a rock, is going to smash this idol and destroy it. That is Jesus. So you stupid Abdul is desperate to prove your point, but look what you did. You proved to us that Muhammad is a false prophet, because your false prophet, police be upon him, he claimed that the Roman will be until the day of judgment. In fact, the same time when the day of judgment will, if the day of judgment will not come until the Roman are the majority of mankind, not Muslims. So now you hit in one stone, even the chapter of Daniel speaking about the stone, you hit in one stone, and chapter of Daniel here speaking about Jesus. You know that the Bible says clearly who is the stone. If you go to the book of Psalm chapter 22, or if you go to Isaiah. Let me be sure from the numbers. I'm just quoting from my memory. All right, hold on. To see if we go to Isaiah. Isaiah 8. If we go to Isaiah 8, verse number 14, and if we go to Psalm 118, you will see both of them speaking about the Messiah is the rock, which is going to smash all the false gods. So this idol in the book of Daniel is contained or is made of certain material, and those material to present the, let us say, the stages of those idol worshippers. And those stages, each one of them described by a description. So when it says, gold, when it says steel, iron, and then it says mud, this is describe the weakness, how weak they are, getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And then the rock is going to smash them and scatter them. And if you are trying to prophesy that your prophet is part of this idol, I have to agree. I have to agree. And here in this prophecy here, your prophet making, proving to us that he is a false prophet. Because we just heard this stupid Abdul confirming that there's no more Roman is exist. He is confirming that, not me. By making such a confirmation, you confirm to us that Muhammad is a big fat liar. He is not saying the Roman will be exist. In fact, you will fight the Roman, which means they are still one empire, one kingdom. And if we say the Roman is the Italian, we know that Italy is a small country, and the population of Italy is very small. In fact, they are, you know, they are shrinking as population. They are not increasing. So Muhammad again, if we say all of Europe is the Roman, or what is left of the Roman, is still all of Europe together. They are not the majority of mankind. I mean, they are not even half of India. What half? They are not even, you know, 30–40% of India population. So you're a prophet. By your help, I don't know who is this potato. He's a kid. He's trying. They are so desperate to find Muhammad in the. We can find Muhammad in the Bible, no problem. It's very easy. You just did. I mean, you cannot find a better person to debunk Islam than Abdul. Every Abdul is a donkey until he proved the opposite. Now, can you say to us that this hadith is weak, brother? Brother and sister, a Christian prince. Look, it says even the Byzantines. Look at the title. The Byzantines. Not only the Roman. The book of Terpellation, brother. The portents of the last hour, brother. Thank you for wiping the face of your prophet with my ass without Kleenex or without any tissues. You can imagine how he looked like. What I ate today. I'm not sure what I ate. Because I'm like Prophet Muhammad, I forgot what I just said. Because the prophet, he was bewitched. The bewitched prophet, he was making prophecies. Well, he was bewitched, yes, so what? It's normal. All prophet will get bewitched. Aren't you bewitched too? Ah, prophet get bewitched. Huh? I thought the Quran say Allah protect him from the genie and mankind. It turned to be no, anyone can take hair from the anus of Muhammad, can control him from far distance, and then the prophet, he imagined himself having sexual intercourse. In fact, he did not. You stupid potato. You just got your false prophet busted. When your stupid prophet, he mentioned this, he proved to everybody that he is dumb and stupid and he did not know what he is talking about. You will never see a Muslim, by the way, quoting for you this prophecy. They will say to you, Prophet Muhammad, he says you will conquer Constantinople. False. He was saying that to the Arab in the front of him, not to the Turkish. And he took them to attack the book and he failed. He made a speech saying you will conquer Constantinople. They went all the way to the border of Jordan and they came back. They could not do it. Muhammad could not. The one who told them you will do so, they never did. The one who was able to do it, it was the Turkish. And according to your false prophet, the Turkish are people of Gog and Magog. And by the way, where we can find Gog and Magog? You stupid idiot. Muhammad is a prophet in the Bible. Muhammad never imagined that the Turkish, they will become Muslims. Let us see. اتركوا الترك ما تركوكم. Stay away from the Turkish as long they stay away from you. Where is the hadith? Here we go. Muhammad never imagined. In fact, Muslim books, all of it confirm that the Turkish are people of Gog and Magog. Do you see it? This is Sahih. So everything Muhammad he said is a fraud. And when Abdul he tried to find his prophet in our book, he is doing two things. He is doing us two favors. He proved that he could not prove that Muhammad is a prophet from his book. In fact, he have no book. Do Muslims even have a book? I'm going to open my Discord for a short time. If there is any Muslim would like to join us and prove to us that Muhammad or Muslim you have a book, I challenge you. Is that fair? Very simple challenge. All right, I am in Discord. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, can you hear me, guys, in Discord? Am I heard in Discord? Because sometimes you enter, nobody hear you. If you are a Muhammadan and you would like to join us and prove to us that even you have a, when you say you have a prophet, you have to bring us a prophecy of the prophet. And you have to bring us the prophecy is located in which book? Where we can find the prophecy of the prophet? Do you even have a book? Do you? What is the name of your book, Muslims? I challenge the Muslims to tell me the name of their book. Mayday, Mayday, Ani Abdul. Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul. Mayday, Mayday, Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul. I have to say it 3 times like Prophet Muhammad. Mayday, Mayday, Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul, Ani Abdul. Come on, Muslim, I can't say it more than 3 times. Haram. Your prophet is against the Trinity, but each time he speaks, he repeats something 3 times. He go to a place, he say, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum. What the heck? We just said Assalamu alaikum. Right? I can show you tons and thousands of references of Muhammad saying, repeating the same thing 3 times. Look, imagine how boring it is. Any Abdul, any Abdul, any Abdul. Who is Abdul would like to join us and prove to us that you Abdul have a book and you have a prophet and you have a God? You don't have a book. You never have a book. Anyone? And as you see, when we open a book, you claim it's your book, which is written hundreds of years after Muhammad, bringing us a prophecy from the false prophet. It's obvious that he's a false prophet. Look at this idiot. He claimed that the Roman will become the majority of mankind. And as you see here, this little Abdul is trying his best to prove that the Roman Byzantine are not exist no more. Show me one historian, he said. Any Abdul? Who is Abdul would like to go to heaven and Allah will give him endless penis? Here we go. Muhammad made a great prophecy that in the heaven of Allah, this guy will have endless penis because his penis now is so short. It's the dream of every Muslim to have a better size from a peanut to a penis. And you know what? When you dream about something, it's mean you don't have it. Is that correct, guys? Like if I dream to have a fancy car, obviously I don't have a car. If I dream to have a nice villa, obviously I don't have a nice villa. Otherwise, why I would dream about it? So when Muhammad, he make a dream, sorry, a fantasy prophecy about having endless penis, well, this is what he's dreaming about. Any Muhammadan from the endless penis religion? You know, only true gods promise you endless penis. We have to, and the Muslims are busy with the book of Daniel. Okay, how come we don't have this prophecy in your book then? How come we don't have this story in your, if this is about your prophet? Why your prophet, his God, did not tell him about Daniel? By the way, don't you notice that the name of Daniel get you busted too? Daniel. The name of the person you just mentioned his name prove that Islam is false, because his name contained the word God, but that word does not exist in your book. Allah have 99 names. The only unique name of him is Allah. According to Muslim, the rest are attribute. His name is Daniel, not Dan Allah. Do we have any Abdul? Who is a Abdul would like to join us so he can get the extra long penis reward? What kind of a prophet he makes such a poo-poo? That the Roman, they will be the majority of mankind, otherwise judgment day, and this is when the hour will happen. This is when the hour will happen. If you don't believe me, even the chapter name is saying that. The Byzantine, the most prevalent of people, when the book of interpolation, the portent of the last hour, brother. Hold on, there's no Muslims calling me in Discord, but I have a international call, and you know we have to take international calls first. Hello? 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 Good friends, first of all, you are muting me. Zakanak, I don't even know this is you. Good friends, you know me and you can smell me from far distant. I know you smell and you stink. I mean, you are Abdul. But I did not sniff you. I cannot sniff you. Like, by the way, your prophet used to sniff. I can show you the reference. From far distance, man. I mean, you are now in Indonesia. Get a breath. First of all, my socks alone can be smelled from 10,000 miles away. Your socks alone? Man, Zakir Naik, your socks. Exactly. Okay, what you are calling about? I'm going to tell you the Prophet Muhammad is the true prophet. What about read for us this hadith? That the Roman are going to be the majority amongst the people. And now you are in Indonesia. I mean, do you know how many the population of Indonesia now? How many times multiplying the Roman? Get a breath. First of all, in Indonesia, the number doesn't count. Like, what do you mean doesn't count? As an example, you go in Indonesia, you told them, I want to have like this cucumber. Okay, what do you mean? Get a breath. Yeah, so keep it ignorant. In Indonesia, you don't buy cucumber by kilo. They say, give me like this cucumber. Okay, what does have to do with the Indonesian people? Exactly. This is why we cannot count them. Ah. Cucumber, huh? You know, Zakir Naik, you are a cute cucumber. So where is the prophecy about Prophet Muhammad? Cucumber boy. By the way, I can show you a reference that Muslim women, they die to buy a big cucumber. Is that right? And what they do with it, they don't eat it. If you think I am lying and I am making things up, I can show you the reference from their books. How Muslim women in their books, they are allowed to make a penis or use a cucumber or a crimbage or a piece of leather and shape it as a penis, even to cut the penis of an animal or even a human. You cut a penis of a human? I think they mean the dead one. Like she go to the graveyard, she is horny. The guy, he's just buried by his family. She cut his penis. How you can use it? I mean, I mean, you know what I mean? Any Abdul? Any Abdul want to prove to us that he have a prophet, he have a book, he have a God? I say you don't have any. Who want to prove me wrong? Anyone? Somebody saying that the one who called this is not the real Zakir Naik, this is AI. You idiot. Can AI make the voice of Zakir Naik that fast? What's wrong with you? Zakir, did you hear what this guy said? He's claiming that this is not you. This is an AI. Get a breath. First of all, we are the Muslims and we are the one who create AI. Like, what do you mean you create AI? I mean, you Abdul, the only thing you created is a religion, but you cannot even prove it. Do you ever prove that you even have a religion? Get the breath. First of all, AI is a Muslim country, and we are from Pakistan. And Pakistani are the top people. Like, tell me Pakistani, you know, Abdul, the Indian, they did beat the hell of you. I mean, if it's not Trump, the Indian, they were going to make you shish kebab. Do you remember last war? More than 90,000 soldiers, they surrender in half hour to the Indian, and they make you take off your pants. Get a breath. First of all, at that time, the Indian, they were more armed. Like, what armed? They threw at you curry. They did not even use weapon. You start sneezing from the curry, and you start saying, hot, 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 we surrender. Pakistani boy. Do we have any Pakistani boy would like to join us and tell us if Allah is God and the Quran is a book? Which book you have? Name the book you have. Any Abdul? No, we will not talk about the cucumber reference unless you get Abdul. Get me the Abdul and get all the cucumber you want. Any Abdul? For the sake and for the benefit of those who are vegetarians, let me show you how Muslim women, they have sex. This is Al-Imam al-Nawawi, one of the biggest imams for Muslims. His butt is so big.
Explanation of Muslim and Nawawi, Volume 4, page 41.
Man, page 41. What it says in page 41. Mean. Our scholars, they agree. You know what? Let us translate part by part. We have to cut them parts because if we don't, Google will not accept to translate. All right, it worked here.
And after them, consensus was reached on what we mentioned, and this was explained previously. Our companions said, if the gland's penis is inserted into a woman's anus, or a man's anus, or the vagina of an animal, or its anus, then a ritual bath is obligatory, whether the one who was inserted was alive or dead, young or old, and whether that was intentional or forgetful, and whether he chose or was forced, or the woman inserted his penis while he was asleep, and whether the penis was erect or not, and whether he was circumcised or uncircumcised. Then a ritual bath is obligatory in all of these cases for the one who does it and the one to whom it is done, except if the one who does it or the one to whom it is done is a boy or girl. Then it is not said that it is obligatory upon him because he is not accountable, but it is said that he has become ritually impure. If he is
Man,
able to distinguish, then it is obligatory upon the guardian to order him to perform a ritual bath, just as he orders him to perform ablution. If he prays without performing a ritual bath, then his prayer is not valid. And if he does not perform a ritual bath until he reaches puberty, then a ritual bath is obligatory upon him.
guys, what the discussion is about? It's about, should we wash before we pray after effing a boy? Or his anus? Or an animal? A dead or alive? A dead or what? Hold on. If the gallant's penis is inserted into the woman anus, or a man anus, or the vagina of an animal, they are very conservative Muslims. He's worried now. He just effed the goat. Should I wash before Allah? Allah will accept my prayer if I don't wash, or I should wash so He accept my prayer. Hey goat, meh. What do you think? Meh. So what? Meh. Oh, you're in pain? What happened? Meh. It's not me. It was the penis of a Muslim. What's wrong with those people? And to make it funny more, it says dead or alive. Muslims, dead? You can search right now. You will find that the Muslims, when they bury a woman, especially if she is young, I'm not joking, they leave young men from the family to guard the grave for 3 days at least. Do you know why? Because the Muslims, they will take her from the grave and they will rape the dead women. You can search it in Google. In fact, there's a fatwa made by the big Imam of Azhar University, the highest Islamic place supposedly of education, saying that a man, he can F his wife even after she die. This is why here it says to you, dead or alive. Dead or alive. And they claim that they have a prophet. The religion of the necrophilia. Where is the video? Hold on, show me the video. No video? It should have a video. Maybe here. Here we go. Let us mute the music so they don't give us copyright for it.
افتيت بجواز لجوء المرأة إلى نوع من الخضار لتلبية رغبتها الجنسية. باش يصدم عباد الله السيزن.
If a woman she use certain vegetables brother, if she use certain vegetables, like what? Like what? Shouldn't you give us the? Like, come on. I mean, shame on you. Shouldn't you tell women what vegetables is halal to use? Carrot? Carrot? Are you serious? Not a cucumber? He meant when you go now to the supermarket, if you see a Muslim man buying carrot, you know why. I'm telling you, they don't buy it for food. They don't. They don't. You see them buying such vegetables, something fishy, very fishy. I thought people buy carrot to make their eyes have better sharp ability to see. No. They buy carrot for a different purpose. Totally different purpose. This is a sheikh in an interview in the TV. Look, what about this big microphone in front of you? Aren't you aware that your wife, she can use it instead of the carrot? Guys, do you see how long this arm and the microphone? I mean, if you Muslim women, they use carrot, they will use the microphone too. You, microphone, stay away from me. Thank God there is no Muslim women around in town.
يقول في الحكمة من قل علمه فترى انتقاده. لما كان قليل العلم.
He is saying, some people criticize what you are saying. He says, it's been said that the one who have a low knowledge, people criticize him. Yeah. The one who have, I mean, he's saying that the one who don't have knowledge criticize the one who have knowledge.
أو لا قليل الاطلاع وأفقه الثقافي يعني ضيق، فكل ما يسمعه يستغربه وينتقده. أما هذا الذي قلته لم يكن من قولي هذا قلته عن أئمة من السلف الصالح. يعني قالوا بهذه الفتوى المرأة اللي غير متزوجة وما كانت متزوجة ومات زوجها أو لم يتيسر لها الزواج والغريزة الجنسية تقاومها، وطبعا نعرف أن الغريزة هذه عاتية، فهي تهربا من الحرام وحفاظا على عفتها تلجأ إلى مثل هذه الأمور للتخفيف عن هذا الضغط عن نفسها.
شيء غريب وعجيب.
هذا المهم أنهم لا يعرفون الثقافة الشرعية.
سئلت منذ أيام قليلة من طرف جريدة الصباح عن الرجل الذي يأتي زوجته بعد موتها، ففوجئت حقيقة بهذا السؤال، وسألت حينئذ الصحفية هل في الناس من يفعل هذا الفعل؟ لأنه فعل شنيع ومستهجن ولا يصدر من ذي طبع سليم ولا مزاج معتدل. لا يفعل هذا إلا من كان مختلا إما عقليا أو نفسانيا. على كل حال أنا لا أملك حق التحريم، فالفتوى لا تصنع حسب الرغبة وحسب الهوى، ولكنها حكم الله عز وجل. لهذا لا حق لي أن أحرم هذا الفعل بمجرد رأيي رغم شناعته وبشاعته. الدليل الذي استندت إليه في هذه الواقعة وهو أن موت المرأة لا يقطع علاقة الزوجية بزوجها. موت المرأة.
Just to explain to you, he made the argument before, saying that yes, the man, he can if his wife after she died. Now he's trying to fix it. He says, I know that this is ugly, it's not right, but like according to Islam, you can do it. And I can show you the evidence of that. And he is saying, well, because now she died, doesn't mean she's not his wife no more. He love her, he love her. You know what? I'm going to get married. And then my wife, she die. I'll put her in the fridge. Guys, I have to go to the fridge for, just give me 15 minutes, okay? I have to go to the fridge, to the freezer. I have my wife, she died 20 years ago. I put her there. I take her out for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I'm an Arab. We do it so fast. Before even we touch, we do it, you know, like Prophet Muhammad. So I will go to the fridge. Give me, excuse me, man. I mean, it's cold. Oof. So the wife is dead. And according to Islam, brother, you can do boom boom to her. Man. This is why here in the reference says, so if you do boom to the wife or the person, even a man or a boy, dead or alive, do you understand? Not necessarily even a wife, even a boy, as you see, a man, you see, or a man anus. In Islam, everything is possible. My friend, they have fatwas about effing a watermelon. Anything I say, I can prove it. A watermelon. Those pervert, the pervert Muhammad is Satan. I mean, everybody buy water. You know, the last thing in the life, in history, a person would think about is having sex with watermelon. But this is not the case for Muslims. If in a watermelon is halal, actually it is encouraged. And even if it's a boy, I'm telling you, even if it's a boy, this is why here it says an anus of an animal, or a vagina. Young boy or old boy. And the most funny part of it, by the way, if you know Arabic, it says if you F that animal or that person intentional or unintentional. How in the world? Oh, hold on. So Abdul, your penis went inside the goat and you don't mean it? Really? Like what happened? You were driving in the highway and then suddenly the goat stopped in the front of you and her tail was up. And then like boom, kaboom. Mean. Intentional or not intentional? Seriously? And they say to you, this is the religion of Allah. Allah, Islam, amazing. Islam is a way of life. My friend, Islam is a way of effing. In fact, I can show reference about somebody effing himself. How in the world a man, he can put his penis in his anus? You tell me. I mean, do you have a penis is 2 meters? How a Muslim can put his penis in his anus? Those things can happen only in Islam. Hey Abdul, what is this? Is you know, I remember when I was a kid, I have a kid in my age, and he have his sister. She is young. We are young, all of us, but she is younger. So she was walking in the street with us, and you know, it's like the area. Let's say there's some like it's the edge of the town. So she saw a donkey, and this girl, she never saw such a thing before. She said, listen, listen, look, look, look. This donkey have 5 legs. This donkey have 5 legs. And this is the Abdul. He can put his penis in his anus. Do you have a... What do you mean you F yourself? How you can put it there? Is it made of rubber? Like regardless of the size. I mean, how you can bend it? Are you going to break it? Is it really that flexible? Man. Let us translate the second part. Oh, look here, it says, if the one who does it, or the one whom is done to it, is a boy or a girl. What a decentralism. Decent. Should we translate the second part? Or that is enough? And this Abdul trying to prove to us that Muhammad is in the Bible. Mean. Muhammad going forensic. How fantastic. Look. Let us see here, this part here. This part is interesting. Let us see this part here. Let us make it short. I'm trying to cut it like so we don't miss the meaning of the sentences. Okay, this part here.
But if the dicker is cut off, then it remains without the glands, then it is not related to any of the rulings, and if the rest is as much as the crowd. The rulings are related to its absence in its entirety, and if it is increased to the amount of the crowd. Then there are 2 famous aspects that are more correct, that the rulings are related to the amount of the scandal, the correct ones, and the well-known that they must wash.
The translation is really messed up, so I have to translate by myself. He is saying if the penis is cut off, which means, talking about a woman, she is cutting a penis of somebody.
If the penis is cut off, what remains of it?
The penis is cut off. Muslim women cutting penises and using it in the bedroom? What the heck? And she inserted, but she did not insert it all the way inside her. She did not need to wash, brother, because she just put it from out. I don't want to give details. Sorry, guys. I mean, you know the thing. All right, if you have kids around, just mute. Wee. I mean, now you are telling them mute. This is too late. I mean, you're like, it's like Joe Biden. He gave them alarm. I'm going to sleep after he slept. So the woman, she cut the penis, brother, and she do brush there. She didn't. Brothers, sisters, listen carefully, brothers, sisters. If she put it all the way in, she have to wash, brother. If she just touch it from outside, it's halal, and there is no need for washing. If she put it in, it's halal too, but she need to wash after that. Sorry. You have to wash. I insist. This is the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. You cut a penis off. By the way, Muslims, this is a penis of what? Donkey, horse, camel, goat, cat, rat, man. Penis of who? When we say a penis cut off, a penis of who? Hey Mimi Hijab, your wife, she called me, but she never mentioned if she cut your penis or not. Do you still have it there? As you see, Muslim women are dangerous. Listen, 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 listen. Everything have ruling in Islam. I mean, come on. And brother, if the penis is cut off and something, not all of it get in, some of it, not all of it get in. And if it touched the clitoris, you know, without inserting, brother, then there is no need for washing, brother. All right? However, there is two opinion about those things. There's two opinion, brother. There is.
If the penis is cut off, and what remains of it is less than the glands, then no rulings apply to it. If what remains is the size of the glands, then no rulings apply to it.
Prophet Muhammad never left anything. He covered all issues in the world. Cut off penis, cucumber, zucchini, watermelon, goat, anus of a goat. I mean, everything. In Islam, everything is covered. Not like in Christianity. You don't have such a ruling. Do you? Hey, Christian, do you have such a ruling? See? We got you busted. Prophet Muhammad is the best ever. He go after goats, children's, anus of a boy. We cover all the cases. And now we are worried if we pray to Allah, is our prayer is accepted because we did not wash? Look, they are not worried about effing an animal that will make them bad people. No, they are worried, should we wash or we should not? Decent, very decent religion. What is the ruling for washing or dishwashing, brother? Are we done? No. 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 Look at this, look at this. Hold on. What about if a woman, a Muslim woman, she round the penis inside a fabric and she push it inside her? According to the scholars, there's a three opinion for this. And the most accurate opinion, she should wash. Let us translate until this this part here. I see when you make a big part, it doesn't translate. It doesn't. The audio will not come. Let me then use the ear so we can play the audio.
I know, even if he wrapped a rag around his penis and inserted it into a woman's vagina, there are three opinions of our companions. The correct and well-known one is that they must perform ghusl. The second is that it is not obligatory because he inserted it into a rag. The third is that if the rag is thick and prevents pleasure and moisture from reaching him, then ghusl is not obligatory. The most obligatory one, and God knows best.
Sure, Allah knows best about all vaginas, how to insert inside. They put the name of Allah even inside the vagina and the penis inside the rag. Hey Abdul, why you wanna F a woman and you rub your penis with what are you doing? Huh? What? Ghusl mean wash. Ghusl mean wash. The word ghusl here in translation, it is mean to wash. Ghusl. Remember, all the story here is about washing. Should we wash? Should not? Come on, this is the story. You don't know what we're talking about? But why Abdul will rub his now I know. I wanted to buy rubbing for shipping. I could not find anything in Amazon. The Muslim buying it. You rob what? If a woman inserted into the women's vagina, in fact, talking about the women doing that. So she is rubbing something, penis. She's rubbing a penis. She says penis. But why the woman is doing that? I mean, what's the point? Any Muslim want to educate us in the purpose? And did that he was talking about the Song of Songs, saying it is sexual book because it says your breast and your legs. The Song of Songs became a sexual book for the Muslims. Haram. Then later they found that the name of Prophet Muhammad is there. Suddenly the book of sex became a holy book. Muhammadim. Brother Muhammadim in the Song of Songs. Muhammadim. Well, I found Muhammadim here in the rag. Look. We put Muhammadim inside the rag and we insert him. Let us translate the second part, or the last part in this page. Here. Oh boy, this is very seriously serious. All right. Guys, read this with me. It's so much education. We want translation, not search.
If a woman inserts a male animal, she must perform ablution. If she inserts a severed male, there are two opinions, the most correct of which is that she must perform ablution. Her saying, "It is up to the expert to do so," its meaning is that she encountered someone who is an expert in the truth of what she asked about, who knows the hidden and the obvious, and is skilled in it. His saying, "May God bless him and grant him peace," and touched.
What expert, what translation is a... translation is messed up. So simply, the book here saying, if a woman she cut a penis of an animal, it doesn't say which kind of animal. It says bahima. Bahima mean any animal. All right, any animal. So if a Muslim woman she cut the penis of an animal and she inserted, she have to wash. And if this penis actually is the first part, it says if she insert a penis of an animal. This is before cutting. This is before cutting, which means it's a living animal, maybe a dog.
If a woman inserts an animal penis, she must perform ablution.
And then the second part is, and if she insert a detached penis of an animal. The most like scholars or expert in the cases, they agree that she have to wash.
If she inserted a severed penis, there are two opinions, the most correct of which is that she must perform ablution, as she says.
Now we can show you more reference about the cucumber, zucchini, watermelon, even a fish. I don't know if I can find the video about a Muslim he called the sheikh asking, can he use a fish for masturbation? Use what? Catfish, specifically. He want to put his penis in the mouth of a catfish. You Muslims are pervert. Literally pervert. And as you see, we are not making things up. This is your books. This is your books. This is your religion. This is not a, here they might say to you, this is Shia library. No, this is Muslim or Sunni. This book is a Sunni book. We can find it from any website. This is just a website, a library. This is a very Sunni book. By the way, Shia is the same. Don't think it's different. Do we have any Abdul? Any fool? Any mule? Any mastul? Abdul حاجينا زعلان راضينا عبدول وش انت تعبان خلينا ايه عبدول راضينا. Abdul, where are you? Where is the Abdul? You want the link? You have to pay for it. Nothing for free. This guy, Muslim Lantern, he announced in his channel that you can speak to him in private $6 for a minute. How much? $6 a minute. A minute. Man, meeting Donald Trump is cheaper. The link doesn't go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to post it in Rumble. Take it from there. How is people on Rumble doing? Are we rumbling? Family there? I post the link in Rumble. Click at the link of Rumble and you can find the link. And don't forget to subscribe to our Rumble, please. There we back up our videos in case YouTube, erase. Any Abdul? Abdul حاجينا عبدول يا سكسي وياك حرمة تاكسي مركوبها علينا عبدول حاجينا. شنو هذا? Do we have any Abdul? Thank God nobody understands Arabic. I just made a song in Arabic. I never actually I just made those words. I should cut this part from the video. Who speak Arabic here? It's a disaster what I said. Unbelievable. Do we have any Abdul? No? We are out of them? Mayday. Do we have anybody speak Arabic here? Yeah, actually, those singers, they have, if you hear any of those without microphone and equalizer, you will see that their voice is horrible. Listen to any of those singers, most of them, their voice without the equalizer and the machines is junk. And these days, AI can make you a singer too. Only one word, huh? Which one? Cucumber, isn't it? I knew it. Wash mean wash. No, wash that area, not shower. No, not shower. Wash that area. You have to wash her vagina because she cut the penis of an animal. See, Muslims are very clean, not like you. Disgusting people. So now the Muslim woman, she is a decent woman. She's just effed herself by a penis of a donkey. But brother, she have to wash. And this is the opinion of the most accurate scholars. All right? Not like, other religion. Do you see how serious? This is very serious religion.
If a woman inserts an animal penis, she must perform ablution. If she inserts a severed penis, there are two opinions, the more correct of which is that she must perform ablution.
Unbelievable how clean they are. Prophet Muhammad told them to shave their vagina too. It's shiny. The funny is that Muhammad, he command Muslim women to shave their vagina, but if she take hair from her face, Allah will curse her. Why, Muhammad? He says, because you are trying to change the way Allah created you. You stupid idiot. If the reason is not to change the way Allah created you, so how you shave from down there? This is not Allah changing creation. Why this man get upset if a woman she take hair from her face? I mean, Middle Eastern women, they are hairy, like Harry Potter. So imagine a woman, she have mustache. You see, you go to Muslim world, if you see a woman, she have thin eyebrows and she have no mustache in her face. I'm not saying all women in the Middle East, they have the same, no, you know, but a big number. So if you see a woman, she have thick eyebrows and the hair going left and right like a monkey, that means she is truly following Muhammad teaching. But really you will find the Muslim woman, she is not doing that. They take hair from their face, they do plastic surgery. I mean, they are #1 customers in Korea. I walk in the street of Korea, everybody from Qatar, from Emirat, from Saudi Arabia, and they have patches all over their face. I thought those people, they are coming fighting with cats. Why they have patches over the nose, the eyes, and not only that, you know, the face looks so, you look like you came out from a fight and somebody throw you from 10th-floor building. Your face will become like a balloon. So I was walking in the street like, what happened to these people here? What happened? Why everybody have patches and duct tape on their faces, and there is dark eyes around their eyes? It turned to be all those are foreigners coming from plastic surgery. And they say, oh, now we like how Allah, He made us. I can't tell. True Muslims. Starting from the mother of the Prince of Qatar and him and his family. All of them, they are #1 customers. What the name of the author of the book? Okay, I want to teach you as a trick. Anyone listen carefully. You can freeze the video right now and you can take a screenshot in your phone. All right? And then you go to Google and click at the search. There's like a screen, small screen next to the microphone. Click at that screen and then you can insert the image and you can find the reference. Very easy. All right? See how easy now? So take a screenshot. Here we go. I will zoom in or I'll zoom out. It's up to you. Take a screenshot and then post the screenshot in the search engine of Google. And you will find the reference. All right? In any video you see of mine or anybody video. I try to share the link. You know what? Okay, let me do this. I will try to find different link where it is shorter to share. Hold on. Because Google did not let it go through. Let me find different. All right. Oh boy, I was trying to find you a reference. I found different reference. Uh-oh. This one is a porn reference. It's a porn station actually. It's not only a porn reference. What I just found. Mean. That's deep. I cannot play this here. YouTube will shut me down. I will go and play it in Andrew Tate website. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, this is very sick. All right, let me try to find something else, man. This is really disgusting. All right, let us see this link here. Tell me, guys, in YouTube, because in Discord in Rumble it worked. Here we go. Tell me, can you open this link? Did this link open? And Phil, he already shortened the link for you from the previous one. You choose which one. All right. Abdul حاجينا زعلان راضينا على الحج لاقينا مسطول عبدول والحجر حبينا والكيس عاطينا ولا تمصينا عبدول عبدول. Any Abdul? I mean, I did everything. I did sing, you did not show up. We did dance, you did not show up. We spoke about cucumber, you did not show up. So what we will do, Abdul? How we can make you come to the stage? Don't you want to prove to us that Muhammad is a prophet from Allah? Huh? Yeah, خوش صوت خوش صوت. Did you find the glasses? My glasses, somebody stole them. My sunglasses. Sing the blues? What the blues? You see you know what? Okay, do you know why they call them blues? I always blow them up with my music. My friend, I'm a Muslim prophet. Don't you see Arabian prophet? Arabian prophet. What's wrong with you? I'm very famous. I am the most famous person. Arab blind women, they saw and they like me for how handsome I am. It's true they were blind, but they were able to see me by heart. Any Abdul? Anyone? You translated this is insanity. This guy, mister, he is calling the teaching of Prophet Muhammad insanity. Catch him, get him, brothers, sisters. Rabies. How dare you to say this is the most beautiful teaching. So what? You want to buy your wife some vegetables and she use it only for salad, you idiot? In Islam, we enjoy it up and down. Everybody insert vegetables in their mouth except Muslim women. They insert it in different locations. And then they wear hijab and burqa and they are so conservative. Did you see the video of what his name, Mufti Mink, speaking about the Muslim women? She emailed him saying she cannot live without oral sex. She cannot live without it. Now I know why you cannot have babies. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he said, "Anaqlib." So you guys, he was saying, yesterday I flipped. Muhammad told him, you should not do that. He said, but shouldn't we make babies? So he was doing it always from the wrong place. Oh boy. Wrong place, huh? Any Abdul? I wasn't expecting to talk about this topic today, but you guys, you deceive me. I'm victim of you. I'm underage and you made me to talk about things is not right for my age. You know? You're trying to tempt me to, you know. By the way, do you know that Prophet Muhammad, he says in heaven there's a market for porn pictures? Yes, brother. When you go in the heaven of Allah, there's a bazaar for men and women images, and the image you like, you jump in it and you F it, or sorry, or it might F you. Am I lying, Muslims? Am I lying? Guys, do you hear any noise of a fan? Is there any noise? Let me see. I hope not. So Muhammad is said in the heaven there's a market. In this market there's no buying nor selling, except, which means there is buying a market, there's buying and selling, except images of men and women. Let me find you the reference. So the picture you see on the screen is perfectly made to describe the market, the sexual market of Muhammad in heaven. Yeah, here we go. The Messenger of Allah said, in paradise there is a market which there is nothing bought or sold except images of men and women. Images of what? Men and women. If a man like the image, he will enter it, which means he will have sex with it. But who is the customer? The man. The man will be if in who? Men or women. So in the heaven of Islam, homosexuality is not only approved, it's encouraged. The images are for men and women. The customers are men, as you see. Any Abdul? So if a Muslim man, he go to the market, he start browsing the images, he starts saying to himself, which one? This guy, this girl. I think they will try the guys. Are we lying, Muslims? The admin already, he sent a link for you guys. And again, you can just freeze the video. You can type those texts in the, like, you know, type unique text. Learn how to use a search engine. So type this: is bought or sold except images of men and women. You will find the reference right away. Or freeze the screen, take screen picture, screenshot, and search it. Any Abdul? عبدول يا ممحون مسطول يا مجنون وفضيحتك جرى عبدول عبدول عبدول. شنو هذا؟ This religion is amazing, so beautiful. You go to the, like, you don't go to the mall to buy big TV. I mean, this is why now we know why the Muslims will be giving gold and silver, because they are going to buy stuff. It's not for free. Imagine you are in heaven and now you are going to buy it. It's not for free. I thought it's heaven. No, still you have to pay. Do we accept bitcoins? What about a credit card? Is Allah going to install a credit card reader in the women's vagina in heaven and chip in your penis? So the second you insert your penis, the charge will start? Error, error. The reader could not recognize your penis. Please take off your penis and insert again. And the Abdul, he do it on purpose now. Oh, I'm doing it and I'm not paying. Okay, error, error. He put dust on it, you know. And he inserted again. Allah cannot charge him. Error, error. Take your penis and insert it again. Abdul, he take it, he put it. He take it, he never pay. Error, error. Here we go. We scammed Allah. Abdul, are we lying? This is the religion you tell the Western to join, and the miracle and science of Allah and the Quran. I mean, we know the Quran is full of science. The sun set in a murky boiling water, and you Muslim, you try to duct tape. Brother, sister, it doesn't say the sun set in murky water. It says he thought, he thought. Abdul, it says that. He thought, huh? مهابيل محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Any Abdul? No Abdul no more? Prophet Muhammad, he had many prophecies. As an example, Prophet Muhammad is the first one who discovered that if a fly fell down in your soup, you dip it, dip it, dip it. I did not tell you that YouTube sent me a warning. It's called health warning long time ago about this. I made a video. Those stupid in YouTube, they thought I'm being serious. Because I was speaking about if a fly fell down in your soup, dip it and drink it. YouTube, they send me a warning, a flag for sharing wrong health information, misleading health information. Those YouTube didn't know I was joking. Can you believe it? I'm sharing a misleading health information, and they said the video is blocked. What the heck? I was quoting Prophet Muhammad, doctor upon him, Professor Muhammad. How Prophet Muhammad, he knew such a miracle. How he knew? It's amazing. And then there's a video of a Muslim. We played the video for you before, you remember? A Muslim guy, doctor from Gaza. Anyone remember the video? He claimed that the Catholic Church, they hire in Germany, they hire 2 scientists to prove that this reference about Prophet Muhammad is a lie, so they can expose Prophet Muhammad. And then those 2 doctors, brother, after they study the hadith of the fly, which if the Prophet said, if it fell down in your soup, dip it, and drink it, for there's one wing have a medicine and the other wing have a disease. It was the surprising result they found it's true. And then those two doctors, they been paid by the Catholic Church not to publish this study. Only Muslims know about it. The Catholic Church, hello, the Pope, let me talk to the scientist who discovered. Assalamu alaikum. Who's talking? Dr. Zakir Naik. I'm the Pope. I'm going to help you. Listen, we don't want you to publish this study about the hadith, which is we hire you to bust. It turned to be is not good for us because that will prove that Prophet Muhammad is true prophet. First of all, I say to you, I don't get paid and I'm Zakir Naik. I'm very poor. I have 10 TV stations and I receive big checks from Saudi Arabia and I never receive any bribe. Okay, we know that. Okay, we will give you 1 million more. Exactly. Thank you very much. I will not tell anybody. So the two doctors, they were able to find out that the hadith is true, and the Catholic Church told them not to publish it, and they paid them a lot of money. And then the company of Bayer, they paid them for the discovery, and they start making AIDS medicine from that hadith, from the fly. That's deep. But Bayer don't have such a medicine, and nobody has such a medicine. Let me see if I can find the video. Let us see. We need to find it. I did play it here before, if you remember. We should be able to find it in Memory TV, but I need to find out what was the title really. Hold on. I think the title was like involve speaking about AIDS, something like that. Let us see. If anyone find the video, let me know. Maybe we can play it next time. I cannot find it. Oh boy. Yeah, he claimed that the Catholic Church, they paid those scientists to study the hadith about the fly. True story. Yeah, but we need to remember exactly what was the name of the video. Let us see. I will type. It's for sure should be in Memory TV. Yeah, I could not find it in the search engine there, but I'm sure it is in their website. But we need to find the exact title. But we found this video here. But that video is more funny. The sheikh, he charged you.
Imran says, please make a video on the housefly, because a lot of people are asking that everything has been proven by science. But this saying of the Prophet ﷺ, that he said, when a fly falls in your vessel, then dip it complete, because one side contains extra, so and so and so. He did not write the full question. The hadith is well known.
Well known.
The hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. And the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whenever a fly falls into your utensils, your cup, your...
Why you don't do it now? Why you don't do it to show us how we do it? Shouldn't we do practice? I mean, you live in Saudi Arabia, it's full of flies. I mean, if you open the window in Saudi Arabia for 2 seconds, you will be covered by flies. Seriously. So Prophet Muhammad was so clean, and he was eating soup, and the flies is all over him. This is from the blessing of Allah, not only lice. There's a hadith confirmed that Muhammad was full of lice, and he claimed that Allah, he sent lice to his prophets, which is true. That's why I'm not a prophet. If I have lice, I will be a prophet. Bingo. So he was eating, and people didn't notice that the fly is swimming inside the soup, trying to get out. Like Sidhu, you know Sidhu? Sidhu and Prophet Muhammad soup, Sidhu. And the water and the soup is flashing all over his face. Because you know those flies are Arabian flies, they are big, man, big. Like they're massive, 10 kilograms each one of them. I'm not exaggerating. Some they are 12 kilograms. And the best, like if it is in diet, it is 7 kilograms. Seriously. So the fly is swimming in the soup of the Prophet, fly upon him, and he is still eating. So the people says, Prophet, listen, what the heck? I mean, don't you see the fly? He says, so what the big deal? Dip it, and drink it. For there is one, in one wings it have a medicine, and the other wing have a disease. Genius. Genie, yes, genie, man. Tell us how the fly fell down.
That he said, when a fly falls in your vessel, then dip it complete, because one side contains extra, so and so and so. He did not write the full question. The hadith is well known. The hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. And the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whenever a fly falls into your utensils, your cup, your vessel, then dip it immediately and toss it away. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, for the fly has illness, epidemics, diseases under one wing, and under the other wing it has the remedy and the cure for that.
That's deep.
Now this hadith was widely accepted by the Muslims, because this is something from the unseen. And we believe in the Quran, we believe in the Sunnah. If we look at the miracles in the Quran and Sunnah, we will find that like 95% of them are proven through science today.
95%. I challenge you, Potato, to give me one, just one. Just one. Like which one? Like splitting the moon? Like there's 7 earths? Like the sperm of a woman is coming from her ribs. Do any woman have a sperm? The man's sperm coming from his backbone? The semen of the man live inside the woman 45 nights? The sun set in a boiling spring of water? And he found where the sun rise and Gog and Magog and the dam of... I mean, 95% proven. This one is not proven yet. Time will come. Anyway, somebody found for us the video about the fly. I don't know who searched for it and you found it. Thank you very much, my friend. God bless you. Actually, I have it saved in my bookmark, but looked like I was not searching correctly. Let me see, I save it as what? Let me add this. I'm going to add the word fly. By the way, this doctor is Hamas doctor. This doctor is from Hamas. Watch how the Catholic Church try to do conspiracy against Prophet Muhammad.
إذا وقع الذباب في شراب أحدكم فليغمسه ثم لينزعه فإن في أحد جناحيه داء وفي الآخر شفاء. صحيح البخاري. طبعا في هذا الحديث يتضح بوضوح تام أن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يقرر حقيقة علمية واضحة.
It's a fact.
بأن الذباب إذا وقع في الإناء فيجب على الإنسان قبل أن يشرب هذا الإناء أن يغمس الذبابة داخل المشروب ثم لينزعها.
So beautiful.
وليشرب ذلك الشراب فإنه لن يضره. لماذا يا رسول الله؟ لأن في أحد جناحيه داء وفي الآخر دواء.
Wonderful, wonderful.
قامت الكنيسة في ألمانيا بدفع مبالغ طائلة جدا.
What the heck?
لاثنين من العلماء لإثبات أن هذا الحديث ليس صحيحا. وخصوصا أن هذا الحديث في البخاري، أي أننا لا نستطيع أن نقول بأنه ضعيف أو خلافه. فإذا أثبتوا أن العلم يناقض هذا الحديث ويخالف منطوق الحديث فيعتقدون هم طبعا أنهم سيكونون قد نالوا من الإسلام نيلا عظيما. قاموا بأخذ عينات من أجنحة الذباب وبدأوا في البحث في هذه الأجنحة وتحليلها وأخذ العينات عن سطحها لاكتشاف الموجود في كلا الجناحين. فكانت الحقيقة الدامغة إذ انقلبت الحجة على من يحتج أو يريد أن يحتج.
Disaster.
اتضحت الحقيقة. كانت دامغة. وانقلب السحر على الساحر. إذ خرج العلماء أقصد العالمين بنتيجة مذهلة. فقالوا أن الذباب يحتوي في أحد جناحيه على كميات هائلة جدا جدا من أنواع البكتيريا التي يحملها عن طريق عندما يقع على مخلفات الطعام المتعفنة وخلافه مما يتغذى عليه الذباب. أما في الجناح الآخر فقد خلق الله له قدرة عالية جدا على حمل مضادات هذه الميكروبات. وعندما سمعت شركة باير الدوائية وهي من أكبر الشركات الدوائية على مستوى العالم، عندما علمت بهذا البحث استفادت منه فائدة عظيمة، إذ قامت بعمل ما يسمى بالمزارع الحيوية، أي تربى فيها الذباب ويستخرج من جناح الذبابة يستخرج مضاد حيوي يعتبر الأقوى على مستوى العالم على الإطلاق، هذا المضاد الحيوي هو عبارة عن كورس من 5 حبات يعطى للمريض، ويستعمل، تصوروا يا إخوة، يستعمل لمرضى الإيدز لرفع مناعتهم وتدمير كل أنواع الميكروبات التي قد يعانون منها لقوة هذا المضاد الحيوي. طبعا هذا المضاد غالي جدا، إذ أن الكورس الواحد منه يزيد ثمنه على $500 أو ما يزيد، ولكنه قوي جدا وفعال جدا. من أين اكتشفوه؟ من هذا الحديث. هل كان لدى محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام مختبرات يجري فيها الأبحاث؟ هل كان لدى أبو بكر مثلا علم بالحشرات والطفيليات والميكروبات؟ طبعا لا. النتيجة الحتمية لا. إذا فكيف توصلوا إلى كل هذه العلوم؟ نقول الحل الوحيد المنطقي أنهم علموا أو أوحي لمحمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هذا العلم من خالق هذا الأكوان.
Well, obviously this is true. As you see, those Christians trying to prove Muhammad to be a false prophet, but they fail into their own trap. Here we go. 2 scientists hired by the Catholic Church. The Pope, he called them, he hired them. He said, please prove that this is false so we can destroy Islam. And then the result is what? They found that even you can find medicine for AIDS. Yes, brothers and sisters. AIDS. All is from the wing of the flies. I see. So now if you want to have sex and you don't want to have AIDS, just dip the fly in your drink. Last call. Do we have any Abdul? Yeah, the scientist. And this is Hamas doctor. This is Hamas TV. This is Hamas TV. This is the most educated person between them. And the funny is, when those Muslims, they may say something, nobody asks them, okay, where you got this reference from? Where you got this news from? Like, okay, you are telling us this is happening, scientists. How you know about it? Like, nobody asks, really, okay, where you got this from? If I tell you a story like this, shouldn't you ask me where do you get this from? Like, I have to tell you where I get it from. But as long as you are trying to prove Islam to be true, who is going to ask you? Just say anything you want. As long as you are defending the false prophet Muhammad, you're good to go. I will tell you, my wife in the secret hotel Muta, she told me that. And because it's a secret hotel, I have to keep it secret. I cannot tell you the identity of the person. Hello? Any Abdul? Prophet Muhammad, fly peace be upon him, is is very expert with the flies, penises, vagina. In fact, they are talking about the flies have medicine. In fact, we can prove in 2 seconds that all Muhammad wives, they used to have a sexual disease. All Muhammad wives, they have yellow liquid in their vagina. All right. Where is the hadith? Let us show you. Read. The Messenger of Allah said that the men water is thick and white and the women water is thin and yellow. Muhammad, he never saw a woman. By the way, I do not know, I'm not a doctor, but somebody mentioned that to me a long time ago and I checked it online, it turned to be true. I used to read, I don't know what but somebody, he's a doctor, once, long time ago, he said this is mean they have a sexual disease, STD. Otherwise, why the women, the water in their vagina is yellow? So all the wives of Muhammad, they are infected by sexual diseases. All of them, they have yellow water. It's in front of you. It is yellow, literally yellow. Let us ask our if a woman, she have yellow liquid in her vagina, is that a sexual disease?
Yellow vaginal discharge can be normal, especially around your period or with hormonal changes, but it can also indicate an infection, including sexually transmitted infections, STIs, like trichomoniasis, chlamydia, or gonorrhea, or other infections like bacterial vaginosis or a yeast infection. If the discharge is dark yellow, green, has a strong or foul odor, is chunky or foamy, or is accompanied by itching, burning, pain, or other unusual symptoms, it's advisable to see a healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment.
So you see here, he's talking about women orgasm. And this is what I said, that obviously this is an urgent case. You have to see a doctor immediately, because this is not about a woman, she have her period, where, you know, there's a mix of blood and, you know, liquid. He is talking about orgasm. Let us ask the question again. If the women orgasm is yellow as color, is that indicate a problem?
A pale yellow, odorless female orgasm fluid or discharge may be normal and can be caused by hormonal changes or mixing with small amounts of blood, especially before or after a period, or even certain foods/vitamins. However, if the yellow discharge is dark, greenish, has a strong or foul odor, is accompanied by itching, burning, pain, or changes in consistency, like frothy or lumpy, it could indicate an infection such as a bacterial infection, yeast infection, or a sexually transmitted infection, STI. In such cases, consult a healthcare professional.
Let me read. I ask about orgasm, this stupid AI is answering about what? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't understand my accent because I have a British accent. I speak like King Charles sometimes, so it's very hard for Google to understand my English. Do women have semen and the semen is coming from their ribs?
No, women do not have semen, and it does not come from the ribs. Semen is produced by biological males and contains sperm, which is produced in the testes. However, women can experience what is often referred to as female ejaculation or squirting. There's ongoing scientific discussion about the exact nature and origin of these fluids. Female ejaculate. Some women produce a small amount of a thick whitish fluid during orgasm. This fluid is believed to come from the Skene's glands, also known as the paraurethral.
Okay, that's too much. Too much information. So Muslims, what we would do, according to Sheikh Asim, 95% of the things Prophet Muhammad he said, they confirm to be true. So the Quran says women, they have semen coming from their ribs.
Hadith was widely accepted by the Muslims because this is something from the unseen, and we believe in the Quran, we believe in the Sunnah. If we look at the miracles in the Quran and Sunnah, we will find that like 95% of them are proven through science today.
True.
I'll assume the 5% that science did not prove
Later.
to be true as well.
Later.
Because we have a track record.
Right.
If only 5% or 10% of the miracles, scientific miracles of the Quran and the Sunnah were proven, and 90 were dubious, you and I may have a reason to doubt. But it is the other way around.
It's the other way.
The vast majority, 80, 90%, are all proven.
Right.
Without any doubt.
Without
by
any
the
doubt.
disbelievers themselves.
Sure.
So any logical person would come to the remaining 10, 15, even 20% that was not proven to be wrong, but not proven to be correct either. They will accept it because they say that the track record proves that it is right.
The track record.
So there were people who came to this hadith and said, ugh, if a fly falls into my glass, I'm going to toss the whole thing out. Why would I dip the fly again and drink whatever is in the container? This is not the point. Now we have the luxury to have green tea, we have water. People in drought-struck areas where they have famine. This is not a luxury. This is a necessity. So if a fly falls into it, it is not an option to throw it. They're gonna drink it. But
really, why is that the last cup of water in the town? And were they those Arab at that time? Really, is what you are talking about? Your prophet is sick, you idiot. Your prophet takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage, the hadith says. Last call. Yeah, seriously, Muhammad, and then when they say to him, why you are doing that? He says, water is always pure and nothing make it impure. Nothing. And you know, for sure, he's mentally ill, because if he's not, the Arab themselves, they will not be questioning his behavior. If they do that themselves, they will not question what he's doing, right? So they were questioning him about his behavior, taking shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage. And what Muhammad, he said to them, water is always pure and nothing make it impure. Or impure. Impure. It was said, oh Allah Messenger, shall we use water of bid'ah? It's called bid'ah, by the way, because it's a garbage water. That's why I call it bid'ah. They throw in it and everything. Well, to perform ablution, while it a well which menstruation rags and flesh of dogs and putrid are dumped in there. Allah Messenger, scientifically accurate, he said, indeed, water is pure and nothing make it impure. If Muhammad made this post during the time of Corona, they will block him immediately. Scientifically proven, huh? 95% of things Muhammad, he said, it's scientifically proven to be true. So why you don't drink the piss? In fact, they drink piss. Muslims, they drink piss. They drink the piss of Muhammad. They drink the piss of the camel. We're not joking. We can show a reference. They drank even the blood of Muhammad. They fight over his boogers. They fight over his spat. His spit, they fight over it. Do you remember when David Wood was debating with this Mimi Hijab, who his wife, she called me lately? According to Mimi Hijab, David Wood asked him, he said, you Muslims, you fight over the spit of your prophet. So he said, so what? So I spit out, I became God? So what? You know? Do you see how they dodged the question? He's not talking to you. If you spit, you became God. He's saying to you, why you are fighting over his spit? If you are not worshipping Muhammad, if Muhammad is a prophet, why the followers will fight over his spit? Do we have any Abdul from the spitting holy prophet? I don't know which one he can be more holy, because Zakir Naik is the most known spitting machine. Good breath. First of all, I don't spit at all. I speak normally without spitting. Zakir Naik, I open the umbrella when you call me. Good breath. That's phenomena happening because it's raining. Like what raining? What phenomena? This is the sky is clear. The second you call, the water is always the place. Good breath. You that said water. I got you busted. It's recorded. And it's spit is not water. It is water. It's not water. Hold on. It is water. Good breath. You're ignorant. According to science, spit is not water, and you can ask AI. Hold on. Let us see if Zakir Naik is right or wrong. How much water contained inside the spit?
The sun is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, undergoing...
What the heck? I said the spit, the sun, helium, and what the heck is... They don't understand my accent, man. I'm going to sue Google. I said the spit. It says the sun, helium, hydrogen. What the heck is that? Okay, hold on. Let me change the... Maybe I will understand me better now. I will speak like a Zakir Naik. How much there is in the spitting water?
Spitting water typically means expelling water forcefully from the mouth. It can also refer to a spit take, a comedic reaction where someone spits out a drink in surprise or amusement.
I spoke like Zakir Naik. I understood. I spoke like Christian friends. I went to talk about the sun. Unbelievable. Man, it looked like AI is more friendly to Pakistan. Oh boy. All right, guys, we have enough for today. I hope you have a good time. Don't forget to cut the first part and bust this Abdul, who is trying to prove that he's a prophet in the book of Daniel. And he's a prophet, he confirmed that the Roman are exist until the day of judgment. And he was asking the Christian, can you find me just one person can say that the Roman Empire still exists now? Just one. While he's a prophet claiming that the Roman not only are exist, they will be exist even until the day of judgment. We got you busted and we fried your prophet with you. And thank you for throwing your prophet under the bus, little Abdul. If any Abdul dare to make him a circle or a square, call me. I will corner you, even if we met in a square room or a circle room. I mean, in circle is easier from a square room. I will tell you why later. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Feel free to share the link, download it, and tell your friends about what we do. We appreciate you leaving comment and give a like if you like it, and give us dislike if you don't like it. If I am you, I will give it dislike. For the sake of disliking anything in this world. Like, aren't we in a time where we dislike anything? Isn't it? Look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. What you will give yourself, like or dislike? Dislike. Look at me. Like. Smash Allah. You see me, you give like. You cannot resist that. You see yourself, you give yourself dislike. So I'm trying to help you. Like, okay, you feel dislike about yourself. you feel like about myself. So give me a like so you can kill the dislike by my like. Do you know the poetry man who said, do you like me, like me, like me? You know, do you know the song? It's very famous, you know, made in the Hamas, made by Hamas. So if you're a Hamas supporters, give us a like too, because we support the free Palestine. Palestino. Free Palestino. What the heck? Palestino? Okay. We are going to free Palestino. Very soon, very soon. So I want to say thank you all. May the Lord bless you. And remember always that not only Muhammad is a fraud, he's a pervert. He's a child molester. He's a gang leader. He's a criminal, a liar, a manipulator, and sexual predator. And we expose those stupid fools. The prophet who have zero true prophecy. And next time I come here, I challenge you Muslim to come to me with the prophecies Muhammad he said, and they become true. And we will go over them one by one, and people will die laughing at you. It's a challenge for all of you. We are the Christians. And our Lord is the living Lord. You are following a dead man. We are following the Lord, the living Messiah. Everyone die, but the Messiah is in the sky. Even in your stupid cult, the Messiah is in the sky. Even in your messed up cult, your Muhammad is rotting in the grave. Even in your stupid cult, Jesus is a miracle, born as a miracle, lived as a miracle, and he do miracles. For God is nothing but miracles. That is my Lord. Who is your Lord, Abdul? A bunch of fiction stories, flying carpets, endless penis, fly in the soup, all kind of stupidity and madness. And now because the sun is going to set soon in the spring of water, I better go and close that spring because I don't want the sun to set in it. This is how stupid you're a prophet, and you try your best to do duct tape to save his ass, but his ass have a lot of holes. Too many to use duct tape to stop the leak. He is leaking, and you are leaking with him. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.